Hey, welcome back. It's been a while. It probably doesn't feel like that way to you all since I just uploaded last week, but I've been doing a lot of pre-filming. In the month of October, I had just this influx of brands that I was working with, and I was just so grateful because there were some really awesome and amazing opportunities and brands that I got to work with. So a lot of my content was pre-filmed, and I felt like the best way to get back into the swing of things was to sit down and just show you how I've been doing my makeup recently. I love a good updated winter seasonal, makeup routine, how I'm doing my makeup. So that's what I'm going to do today. I've got all my products out in front of me right now, and just going to show you like what the daily's been for me. I'm going to start out with a little bit of lip balm. This is the NARS Afterglow lip balm, and this is the Torrid shade. It's a little mini, and I will link this set down below. This was a little stocking stuffer gift set that Sephora had I got during the sale, and they come in like 3 different shades, and you get a mini lip balm and a mini blush. So this is the Torrid set, so it's kind of just like a very sheer coral tone, and I like it. It gives my lips just a little bit of color. I don't look dead. Makes me feel revived for my makeup. My hopes for today's makeup is classy chic. That's just kind of what I've been going for. I've been using a very minimal base because the eczema is not going away. It is still in full force, especially on my eyelids and on my chin area. So I've been using very sheer bases, like sheer than normal. We all know I love a good light coverage, but I have been really some days just opting for concealer. By the way, I'm using the Bare Minerals Poreless Oil-Free Moisturizer. Even though I am very dry, I find that it doesn't help. If I load my face down with a ton of oil moisturizer, it just really seems to disturb everything else. So I'm keeping it very mild with a basic moisturizer. My kind of preferred base, this has just been what I've been using the most, is the MAC Next to Nothing Face Color. They still make this. I thought that they had discontinued this, but it's actually still on their website, so you can still get your hands on this. It is very balm-like. It's very interesting. Even though it's a liquid, it goes on almost in like this balm form to where it's just like this nice veil over your skin. Don't get a ton of coverage with it, but it doesn't adhere to any dry patches, red patches on my face as well. I've been applying it with this Hourglass brush, and I just like to really lightly kind of push it in onto the skin, and you can see very, very, very sheer. So I don't know if you watched my Sephora recommendations video, but I was taken aback at the number of people who were offended that I wore a dark lip, and B, like a little bit more coverage than what I generally would wear. I was wearing like more of like a medium full coverage. Oh my gosh. Like, whew. People were absolutely walling out in the comments like, your lips are too thin to wear such a dark lipstick. That color makes you look 10 years older. I hate when you wear so much makeup. Like I was just like, I mean, granted, there were way more positive comments than there were negative, but for some reason, I feel like YouTube, I get certain emails when people leave comments, and I feel like YouTube only sends me the emails for the negative comments. Like I never get emails about people being nice. It's always the ones, maybe it's because they're flagged because they might have like a derogatory term in them, but it was like every email I was getting, ugh. People were just losing their minds, and I was just like, man, it is not that deep. It is, it's gonna wash off at the end of the day. Really quickly, I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. I hated this concealer when I first got it, and I finally just removed the sponge tip and started applying it in like very thin sheer layers. And I love it now. This is a little Sigma highlighter brush I just like to apply my concealer with. And I'm mainly just going to use this around my eye area because I do have a ton of dry patches around that area right now. And They kind of need to be gone. They need to be hidden. Yeah, very interesting response to my makeup in that video. I think people are just used to seeing me in such natural makeup, and maybe it's just a shock to them. I don't know. I'm just trying to think in like the 7 years that I've been uploading YouTube videos, I know for a fact I have never negatively commented on someone's appearance in a video, called out someone's imperfections, or just called out anyone in general for how they do their makeup. Anyways, it just baffles me. So let's move along. For once in my tutorial career, I am not going to be using my Milk Makeup bronzer stick in today's video. I have actually been gravitating towards the little baked bronzer in my holiday Hourglass palette. I talked about this in the Sephora VIB sale video that I did, and I like it. It's very light, it's very kind of airbrush, so that's what I'm going to use today. Beforehand, I am going to set with a little bit of my Fenty Pro Filter powder. This is something else I'm very surprised I like as much as I do. It is quite mattifying, but if you just apply it in the slightest fashion, it's very smoothing. It's very nice, just very nice to set overall very lightly with. So I have been trying to be diligent with my home channel. For those of you who didn't know, I have a home channel. It's primarily cooking. I do want to expand the content on it, but for right now, that really seems to be the main interest. It is, my goal is 2 videos a month on there, just because it's kind of like, you know, another creative outlet for me. It's fun to do, but it's just a totally different story filming and editing wise for cooking videos, because you have to have all these angles to where people can physically see almost every single step that you do. So I actually have 2 cameras running at once, and I do it all by myself. Like, I have no one here helping me. My dogs, for sure, by now think I'm absolutely insane, because to them, I'm just literally sitting there talking to absolutely no one throughout the day. But if you aren't subscribed, it'll be down below. I'm a little behind on this month's videos, but they're coming. They are coming. I'm actually going to use the blush that came in that little NARS set. It is also in the shade Torrid, which is a nice coral color. I'm going to apply it very lightly, of course. No highlighter today. I'm trying to keep my face very soft, very minimal. I don't want to add extra products if they're not needed. So I've got a little bit of extra glow going on from that bronzer and blush anyway, so I just don't feel like I need it. This is a revelation for me. I actually repurchased a brow product other than Glossier Boy Brow, and it's the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I got a refill during my little VIB sale purchase, and I just don't think I've repurchased a brow product in years, other than Boy Brow. I just kind of either have brow palettes that last me for ages, or I just had brow pencils from like Benefit or Anastasia that were sent to me, and I haven't repurchased. But I really do enjoy this product, and I've been trying to go a little bit more mild on my brows. You probably haven't seen that on camera yet, but we're gonna attempt it today. I really do love a good full fluffy brow, but I have been trying to kind of tame them a little bit more, just to see, you know, how I roll with it. So for my eyes, we're moving back to our Caviar sticks. I'm going to use Caramel today as a nice kind of brown taupe-ish base. And then I'm just gonna do more of a either bronze or like copper lid, and I'm gonna do a little bit of like a black smoke on the end. Nothing too drastic, but a little bit of like smudgy black. I don't know, that's what I'm feeling. I use cocoa a lot, but today I'm gonna use smoke, which is it's not a super deep black, but it's black. Okay, let's go ahead and use copper, which is a copper tone shade. I like this one because it's not too orange. A lot of copper tone shadows really have a ton of orange in them, and I feel like this one has just the right amount. Okay, I have a very small detail smudger brush. This one's from Pixie. It's the E03. I mean, you can use anything that's pretty small and precise. And I'm going to work from my Smoked Caviar stick, mainly because I am going to be using half lashes and I really just want to accentuate this outer portion of my eye. I've got these new Charlotte Tilbury lashes. These are the Cat Eye Corner Lash. Excited to try them. However, Ardell, they do make a pretty similar style. It's their half lashes or accent. I think they're called accent lashes. So I'm interested to see how these are going to look on me. Very excited, but interested to see if they're similar to the Ardell ones. I definitely think if you don't want to splurge on the Charlotte Tilbury ones, the Ardell ones would totally be fine. So I'm actually just going to pick up a little bit because I don't want this to be overwhelming, and I'll do this from a mirror here. I'm just going to start smudging this. I'm going to do a little bit of Legendary Lashes, and then I'm going to pop on these little Cat Eye Corner Lashes. Okay, I'm not really sure how well these suit me. This eye is actually more hooded than this one, so some lashes just, I don't know, they don't exactly fit my eyes the best, and I feel like I had a little bit of trouble evening these out. They still look a little higher on this eye. Oh well, we're going to go with it. I'm using NARS Raw Seduction lipstick. I've really been liking this, and I think it's going to go with the warmer tones of this look. I think I want to deepen this up just a little bit, so I have this lip gloss from Flesh in 325. It's kind of very similar color to my shirt. It's kind of like a burnt auburn color. I'm just gonna top my lips with this. Okay, this is it. Love it. Exactly what I was going for today. A little monochrome situation going on with the lip and my shirt. Also, I don't think I've ever done this Caviar combo on camera before, but really stunning combo, smoke and copper. That's all I used. Oh, I used caramel, a little bit of caramel. Really, the caramel isn't essential if you don't have it, but you know, adds a little bit of extra warmth and dimension there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the little chatty update. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below. Let me know what you want to see in some upcoming videos, and I will try to incorporate. I've already got a couple planned for the upcoming weeks. But yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.